Okay, so today's warm-up has us finding the mean, which means average, of a list of integers. So here we are. We've got our list of numbers. We've got positive numbers and negative numbers that we're going to be adding together here. There's nothing we don't know how to do. Don't forget, we're going to be adding and then dividing. So when we've got such a long list of numbers, it's best to organize them. I would strongly suggest that you organize them from least greatest. That way you don't miss anything. The other thing I would say is don't cross those numbers out. Simply underline them as you go. Because that way, if you ever need to go back and look at something, you can see those numbers because you haven't actually crossed any of them out. Especially, I'm using a different color pen, if you will. But when you use a pencil, and I know some of you use pens, and the black ink on your white paper, a lot of times it's hard to then see what's going on. So I believe I've gotten all the negative numbers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 negative numbers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 negative numbers here. Next I've got zeros. 2 zeros I see. And then I've got my positive numbers. I'm not going to bother to write that positive sign in front of them because when there's nothing in front of it, we know that that means it kind of defaults to being positive. So here we are. I've grouped them by my negative numbers, my zeros, and my positive numbers. And understand that I can only do what I'm about to do because there's all addition going straight across. If there was any other operation, subtraction, multiplication, division, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm about to do. So I can group them. Here I've got all my negatives, I've got my zeros, and I've got my positive numbers. And I'm actually going to add them according to their signs, just to make things easier. So, in other words, I've got -2 plus -1. If the signs are the same, find the sum. Well, here we are. They're the same. I'm finding the sum. That's -3. Do it again. We know they're still the same. -1 plus -1 is -2. I've got -3 now plus -2. That gives me -5. I know I've got zeros here, so that's just going to give me 0. I'm back over here. I've got 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is, of course, 5. So I know that I can kind of disregard that 0 because it's not going to do anything for me. And I've got -5 plus +5. Those are opposites. They've now made a 0 pair. I don't need to go any further to know that that's going to give me 0. So now I've found the total. How do I find a mean or an average? I take my total and divide it by how many there are. You might have recalled there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers to begin with. So I'm going to be taking that total. I'm going to actually give us another page here. I'm going to have my total equals 0. And I need to divide that by the number of scores, and that was 9. Anytime 0 is divided by any number, it's simply going to equal 0. Now, I'm sure that you've heard that you can't divide by 0, and we'll discuss that at another time. I've got a fun song for that. But we're not dividing by 0 here. We're dividing by 9. Okay, so this is our total, or excuse me, our average. So that is even par, is what that's called. Or if you simply want to say that the mean is equal to 0 points, that is perfectly acceptable as well. If you're not a golf person, you wouldn't necessarily understand what even par means. So I want to put it in there for those of you that are golfers, and if you're not, that's okay too. And here we are. That's our final answer. There we go.